Hello, hello guys, welcome everyone. Today we are going to start our very first video of C programming. In this video, we are generally cover 2 points. First is basic concept of C programming and second one is the process of programming. So let's start with the basic concept. First is high level language. So what is a high level language? It is a language which is used by human is called as a high level language. So best example of high level language is C. C is a high level language. Second one is a binary language, or binary language is also called as a machine language. It is a language which is understood by machine is called as a binary language. Let's take an example of computer. Computer is a one kind of machine. To store any kind of data, computer generally converts that data or store that data in the form of zeros and ones. Means what? We can make any combinations of zeros and ones, like 010, 100 and many more. So next concept is a compiler. So compiler, it is a software program that converts program written in high level language, that is HLL, to the machine language and vice versa. We can use, there are different compilers are available in the market, but we generally use Turbo C++ compiler for Windows and GCC compiler for Linux. Next we move towards our process of programming. Process of programming includes 6 phases. First is editing, second is compiling, third is error checking, fourth is executing, fifth is testing, and last one is the debugging. So first step is what? Editing. It is used to write a program in plain English statement, that is high level language. Program must save with .c extension. When we write our actual C program, that program save by .c extension. To write a program, we can use different editor like Windows for Windows, Notepad, Notepad++, for Linux, ED, VI, Emacs, etc. Then next is compile. This process is used to convert high level language into the binary language, that is zeros and one. For this purpose, compiler is used because computer store any type of data in the form of zeros and one. Compiler checks all the syntax written in the program. If any error found, then again we have to correct error and compile the same program. Turbo C++ is a compiler which is used for Windows. Here all of you see one block diagram which is explain us what actually the process of programming. Here first block is for editing. After editing block, there is compile block. When program move towards the compile block and found some error, then that type of error is called as a compile time error. Then program again move back towards the editing step. We correct our errors and again move towards the compile block. If there is no error in compile block, then we move towards the run block, and if we found some error in run block, then that type of error is called as a runtime error. Then again we move towards the editing block, we correct our errors and move towards the compile block, then run block, then we get our desired output. This all process occurs till we obtain error-free program. Compiler generally verifies syntax type of error or resolve syntax type of error, but generally runtime error and logical errors are little bit difficult to resolve. Syntax type of error means, for example, missing of semicolon. So missing of semicolon is one kind of syntax type of error. Okay. Then Turbo C++. When we open Turbo C++, we should know some shortcut keys for easy handling. Okay. So for save, we use F2 key. For compile, we use Alt plus F9. For run, we use Control plus F9 key. Here one simple C program. Always remember that when we write any C program, first step is header file, include header file. So here first is header file, that is hashtag include stdio.h, then main function, then whatever we want to display on screen, that message is written in the printf block. Here I written hello world because I want to display hello world on my screen. If you want to display I am Aditya, I am boy, I am girl, so you can write whatever that message in that printf block. So already I told you all this information of Turbo C++ in the previous slides. This is the actual Turbo C++ window. When we click on Turbo C++, this window will be open and you see that there are many options are available here. So first step is click on file, then click on new. After click on new, one blank new blue window will be open for you. In that window you can write your actual C program. So after written C program, the next step is compilation step. For compilation step, what is the shortcut key? Alt plus F9. And for run step, what is the shortcut key? Control plus F9. After pressing Control plus F9 key, one blank file will be open, and in that blank window you can see your desired output. Here what is a header file? Header file consists of inbuilt function definition, and hashtag is used to prepare to include preprocessor directory. Generally main is used to define function. Every program must consist of a main function. Okay, next is semicolon. It indicates end of statement. Printf is used to display message on screen. Double slash is used, or it indicates the comment line. Okay, double slash is used for single line comment, and for multiple line comment we use slash star. Algorithm. So guys, it is a very important concept in C programming, that is algorithm. Let's start with the simple example of procedure to prepare a tea in a kitchen. First step is take some water in a bowl and keep it on gas for boil. Add cup of milk and 1 spoon tea powder in it. Add 2. Then next step is add 2 spoon sugar in it, and last step is boil for 5 minutes and serve it in a cup. One thing you should remember, that algorithm, the first step of algorithm is start and last step of algorithm is a end. What is the definition of algorithm? Algorithm is a step-by-step instruction to accomplish or to finish a particular task. Task can be anything. Let's take an example. Before example, we see flowchart concept. What is a flowchart? It is visualization of algorithm. There are different symbols are used for flowchart, like terminator, flow lines, input, decision, and process, and many more. So what is a terminator? It is a symbol which is used for the start and end of algorithm. Algorithm is like complete English statement, but flowchart is a diagrammatic representation of that English statement. So terminator is used to start or end of algorithm. Flowchart, flow lines are used to connect flowchart symbols. Input output is used to statement written in a program. Decision is used to select one or more alternate path. Process is used to write different program statement. Here one example, that is to find greater number between two numbers. Okay. What is the algorithm for this? First step is start. Second step is take input, that is two numbers, number 1 and number 2. You can take number 1 as 18, number 2 as 20. Compare two numbers, that is number 1 is less than or greater than number 2. compare these two numbers. Display message, if number 2 is greater, display number 2 is greater. If number 1 is greater, display number 1 is greater, and last step is stop. Here diagrammatic representation, that is flowchart. First step is a start, then second step is a take input, that is number 1 or number 2. So let's take number 1 is 18 and number 2 is 20. The next step is what? Compare number 1 and number 2, that is 18 and 20. Number 1 is 18 and number 2 is 20. So number 1 is smaller than number 2, yes. Then we move towards the display, number 2 is greater, and last step is stop. Okay, so thank you guys for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe channel. Thank you.